I think Mike was right to say that there's a kind of sense of not really being able to quite make sense of it. There was a bit of talk about M&A around the banking sector, which I think probably did put a bit of a light under that space, certainly from the perspective of the way the value sectors are constructed and the kind of sensitivities that they have. For me, it would be quite hard to really see it going on much further without there being some kind of very positive news flow around coronavirus, and then some kind of visibility, in a way, even possibly negative visibility about how the economy and the consumer behaves after that. So I think this could be a little bit of a false start, but the market's really done nothing for the last month or so, as measured by the S&P. So maybe it's time for it to move in one direction or the other.
Stephanie, I also just want to bring up, some news as it relates to the virus, which may be, fingers crossed, somewhat encouraging. Dr. Scott Gottlieb tweeting out that, we're seeing a sustained decline in COVID-19 deaths nationally. Another indication the epidemic is slowing, and that is looking at the curve on mortality, both nationally and also ex-New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, where we've also seen some meaningful improvement. I mean, clearly we're still waiting to see indications of what's happening with the states that have reopened, but that appears to be good news. Is that still the kind of news that the market is teeing off of?
I think it's that, for sure. Any kind of progress on vaccines, on treatments, on tests, that is certainly a confidence builder. But I actually also think the fact that we're hearing from real companies starting to make progress on reopening. You guys just reported it on McDonald's. And how about Disney? That was very big news as well. Tapestry, a couple of other companies. So, yes, the reopen is going to be slow and gradual, but it's going to happen. Now we have to see if it's going to keep this curve flat or even declining, and that's the biggest question, because you have 95% of the states that are opening by the end of May. So there's going to be a lot more news around all of this stuff, and it's all going to be factored into the market. But again, you're up 26% from the lows. It's not the best risk reward, but on any pullbacks, I think you definitely want to be a buyer given the liquidity tailwind.